mesansu ema akwaba ene anape na ensembia etwagu ena me na pemede eba bedan wo Ghana ayede se nia ewo is the one thing ya ekoso man Ghana is uni Ghana Enya yo na yeti se aba sumana bagin or speaker of parliament nsembi etutudwa ekoso ewo man Ghana mu pa we say maklosi parliament we say bi we say ena ekoso na ene obi bia say ene sa nsem ehifa ena ene de akwa kudu ema we subscribe to the channel hit the notification bell send via say the nsem no etumwa wonso wonsa etimi akembi Speaker Bagman's action is an affront and disrespect to the Supreme Court. Then I want to the Supreme Court issue letter the Speaker of Parliament, when Yama course between majority and minority and who ensem no. Now we and Speaker so as or D or not so the verdict ever to nasem ever to then the crata biso come or rejectee and I say or returning and crata na yedi every quarter we ena insempi epile free by na yera confidential enen confidential ono so on emrani ye bana or insembi aba betudwa to my go tie insema yera confidential ekan as a prominent lawyer and vice president of Imani Africa confidential in an interview with JOYNEWS at the morning show has voiced strong criticism of Speaker Alban Bagman's stance against a recent Supreme Court ruling, calling it both worrying and disrespectful to the judiciary. Benton's remark as Speaker Bagman contests Supreme Court's decision that prevents him from declaring 4 parliamentary seats vacant, a move that has sparked debate on the separation of powers and the authority of the court in constitutional matters. When we say abano emrani muswa yewo na bebre yewo powers be to me be a change to me be na we na yera kofi bento ono vice president ma Imani Ghana ono su ordinance ma the tudwa ese dia vice speaker no enfa obuo enfa ema judicial system no na ebansa na asem de condemn na emboa o man Ghana and could that be a speaker onim ya oya na ebensu ka say speaker NDC ni nti ope kwambia so be forward be ya adese no be ya NDC for be for wedi anase NDC for be kind for o man mu na obi e say na nya oya no enye emra mu enduma na oya na nya oya eni emra ne mu na we na ma ita say aban so the creative yaka from court na court nso abot sa the creator nso egu na ochanen sem nso e can say Benton began by addressing the Supreme Court's jurisdiction in the case, underscoring that the matter hinges on constitutional interpretation. This was a matter that had to do with constitutional interpretation, he stated. I don't see how anybody can say the Supreme Court did not have jurisdiction. He emphasized that in many cases, the Supreme Court may assert jurisdiction even where it might be questioned, especially if no objections are raised. You can file a case in a court which ordinarily does not have jurisdiction. If the court proceeds but nobody objects, that matter will stand. The rulings will stand. When and Samayara Kofi Benton also and Benton also took issue with Speaker Bagman's refusal to recognize the Supreme Court's authority in this matter, despite disagreeing with its ruling. He noted that Bagman's approach could damage the relationship between the judiciary and the legislature. Arms of government now. When you know a county now, where you know, a year urban area, in Tawantawa, and Ebeba, the arms of government, no more, and Tatawa, and so he found in a Ghana echo. Now we are a Ghana, Neo, and Tina, we na ebe nso ebe sa e comment section as e bisa say into wine na asem eye de wine na asem enye de wine na woye nia emra no epe na wine su na wode ni pe eye nia ono kasa feel say ebe boa ono ene ebeku a e dia o fight for na obe nso e chro comment section na o say court no e fight for MPP na speaker nso e fight for NDC into we about the political battle we ni nia e comment section no na ebe nso e kika say confidence na ga nia o kan no it seems say onim nia o kan and those bet me ajawa din tre e dia my comment section no nso ya hwe nia o so wadwen e kire e wo no e bra ye tia yera confidence nensem ni so I see the trajectory is worrying for me because it seems to me that the speaker, who in my view is the best speaker we have had, but on this occasion I disagree with, is telling the court that they don't have the right to do what they have done. Also a boss speaker abaso because to ban speakership or my Ghana mundia or my banana according na magoko ni kika hono or see way any the best speaker we have Ghana has ever had. When the best speaker I was one bargain, one the best speaker or no one of them there is the best speaker, but when point on no enye adwin if we say near all year and as nya all candidate on no enye adwin na ontimi and say or see is telling the court that they don't have the right to do what they did. Our banner party say near court no money who can say on the side and way and up of events to say on no enye adwin or John to say he expressed concern that the speaker's stance amounted to a challenge of the court authority, describing it as affront to the judiciary. When you take that kind of position, it is an affront to the court, Bentel asserted. He argued that if Speaker Baldwin disagreed with the court decision, he still needs to respect the process by returning to the court to make his case. You can't come to the same court and suggest that they should set aside the things which you are saying they ruled wrongly, and when you refuse their authority over the matter. Benton stressed the importance of compliance with court rulings, regardless of personal disagreement. If you disagree with the court, you still have to obey the court, he said firmly. He urged Speaker Baldwin to honor the judiciary's authority by presenting his argument respectfully in court. You still have to go to the same court, respect them, make your argument, and ask them to set it aside, and I believe they will hear you. The legal expert warned against conflicting issues of jurisdictions with the filing of applications, calling for a more disciplined approach to resolving conflict between the branches of government. We should not mix jurisdictions issues with the issue of an ex parte applications. Benton concluded, reiterating the need for the Speaker to approach the judiciary in a manner that upholds the rule of law. Watch what you are doing. Wailing and Sema Yera Kofi Bentel Eka Ache Abansmana Bagwin. We end now comment section wa Ebimun so Eddie Oma said Ababe to Jabebre. I say, near speaker every day and no one so one every say. On my no, Ukasi on court, no, the court is packed with MPP judges, lawyers, so forth and so on. And when it goes, it will be 7-0. When someone will be a comment section and say, so I have a mistake now say, but nothing could not court now ever 7-0. Remember, as some good issue. One special Jawa Jinchi among our comment section now. Now, veggie bread, I can canning now a amount. Now, a man really say, where he tea on the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel.